how to actually create a journal, specifically a hardcover journal here on Printify. We are going to take our AI creations. Yes, all you creators, even if you use AI, you are a creator, you are a creative. Okay. And we're going to walk through in this video how I use the AI design, and then I take it to Canva, and then I upload it to Printify, and how you are able to ship off these hardcover journals out to your customers. And I just want to let y'all know, like, how many people here, just let me know in the comments, journal, write things down. Maybe sometimes you forget things, but guess what? I've been journaling since a small child, and so many people around the world journal, and they love to journal. And guess what? The unique thing about it is, on Printify, you're able to customize the journal for your customer, for your target audience, and you can do so many different things. And guess what? The global diaries and planners market size is worth $1.3 billion in 2023, and it will continue to grow at a 4.6 rate. So you can clearly make planners, or you could sell the templates, because I'm going to show you how to do it, or journals. In this case, we're going over a journal, and you can actually sell these to individuals to be able to make profit either through the digital means, or you can actually do it yourself and send them out to your customers and upload it to your own personal store, upload it to a Etsy shop, and all of the above. So let's jump right into it. So the first thing you want to do is, we're obviously on Printify.com. You could go ahead and set up an account so you can see it here at the top. And the first thing that I want to do is, when I'm on the actual Printify page, is I want to go to the catalog. Right? That's the first thing that we want to do. So now once you're at the catalog, you're going to go ahead and drop down, and we're going to head over to journals and notebooks. And yes, let me know if you want to see a video on how to actually create a notebook as well, because I've created over 100 notebooks, journals, planners, all of the above. So let me know if you want to learn how to create your own notebook as well. So when you're on this page, you're going to go over to hardcover journal mat, right? Because this is what we're going to work off today, and you're going to click it. And the good thing about Printify is it gives you all the information. It's a wraparound print, 150 lines, right? 75 sheets. So that means back and front. It's a matte finish, right? You have matte, you have glossy. In this case, it's going to be matte. And then it's a case wrap. It even gives you the picture mock-ups here at the bottom so you can see how it looks. And I've actually ordered these for myself, so they come out really, really well if you actually want to test it and ship it out. And the good thing is it comes from the US, so pretty fast shipping, right? Average production time, it tells you shipping. You can also get a subscription and get it for cheaper, but the prices range from about $9.30 to above, so you can certainly sell it, right? It'll tell you all the size guide information and all of the above. So when you're on here, the first thing you want to do is you want to click on Start Designing. And the reason why you want to go here is because when you're here, you're able to see the print area size. So this is going to be important for when we head over to Canva. So as you can see, it's 4,065 by 2,850 pixels. But let me bring your attention to this actual template. So I call this a template because this is what I like to snippet. So if you have the snipping tool, the Mac also has one. We're on Windows right now. You can actually search in the search bar here and search for snipping tool, and you'll actually snip this out. So when you click on the snipping tool, it's going to come up and you're going to actually snip it. So you're going to click new, and then you're going to drag it over the template, and you're going to snip this out, right? It's going to save as an actual PNG file, which is going to be awesome. And you're going to save that to your folder, to your downloads folder, wherever it is, right? So now that you've snipped it and you've saved it inside of your documents, we're going to actually head over to Canva next, because remember that size that we talked about? We want to go ahead and create our document in that size. So actually I need to remember what that size is. I think I have it already inside. So it's 4065 by 2850. So we're going to go to custom size, and it's already in here, which is perfect. So again, 4065 by 2850. And we're going to go ahead and create a new design, right? You want to create this design because remember, this is the print area size. And then I'm going to show you how to actually upload the actual template, the snippet that we got from actually inside, because it's just going to help you with designing easier to make sure that you're inside of the margins. It's just a good reference to have, right? So now when you're going to head over to uploads when you're on Canva, and I already have my file, but if you didn't, you're going to go ahead and click upload files, and you're going to go ahead and upload the files from your actual library, right? So you'll click the purple button. It'll bring you to your actual library or your documents, wherever you have them stored at, and your actual images will come up, right? So we'll go ahead and just cancel this out because like I said, it's already uploaded. So now we're going to click on this. So now when we click on this, and let's go ahead and make it bigger so you could just see, we're just going to drag this to the corners, right? We're going to drag this to the corners. And obviously there's many ways to do this, but this is my preferred method. And I just drag it all the way out, really just to the edge. Because when you snip it, it may not be perfect, but it's close enough to perfect, right? So now that we have this here, we're going to go ahead and create our actual design, right? Using ChatGPT. Now, if you're wondering why people buy journals, you can go ahead and ask ChatGPT to create the top 10 reasons why people buy journals. But I'm here to tell you, I buy journals. So many people buy journals. And I buy it for almost all of these reasons here, right? Spirituality, goal setting, for memory, because you just can't remember everything. Goal setting. And yes, we do have obviously technology. We have digital format, which I love as well. However, this is a great way to be able to have physical form of an actual product that you can use and your customers can use as well. So it's so many reasons why individuals use journals. So if you're wondering why, this is why, and here are the top 10 reasons. So in here, remember, you can learn how to just sell the file. So you can actually just sell the Canva file that we're going to create, or we can actually go ahead and actually create it, upload it, which I'm going to show you how to do both, right? So when we're in here, we're going to go to explore GPTs. And if you don't have Dolly already and saved inside of your chat, you're going to search it here, and it's DALL-E. But since I already have it open, we're going to go ahead and go here, right? And the reason why you want to go here is because this is a prompt to image generator, right? So it says it here, let me turn your imagination into imagery. So we're going to use this because this will generate you the best results when actually creating. And it even gives you a lot of different options that you can use. But obviously, I'm going to create an image, and I'm just going to do a watercolor design, right? And you could do, well, we can actually do a digital illustration. So let's create a digital illustration of an African-American woman with big curly hair. And we could say like, let's say burgundy, right? Let's give her some color. Burgundy here. And let's do, let's think about what we want to do. So let's do orange. She is wearing a orange dress. Let's do flare. Flare dress with big, beautiful, let's do brown eyes with beautiful eyelashes, right? Let's give her some eyelashes. And then let's say she has beautiful orange painted fingernails, white background only. And I'm not going to do full body. I'm just going to do this because, obviously a lot of times it messes up. So we're going to do this, right? Create a digital illustration. African-American women, we might have to have big curly burgundy hair. We wanted to have an orange flare dress with big, beautiful brown eyes and beautiful eyelashes. She has beautiful orange painted fingernails, white background only, right? And we want to do white background only because we want to be able to easily remove the background if we need to. And obviously you can remove the background inside of Canva if you have the pro version, but you could also use a free background remover. So this is not really the look that I'm kind of looking for. So I always regenerate. It's not bad, but it's not really what I'm looking for. I might ask it to do a full body, even though it might not, but I might just do it just because it might give me a little bit more. See, like here it's giving me a little bit more. And this is not bad at all. So I do like that. And I'm just going to show you some different styles. So this here is the digital illustration. I'm going to show you watercolor. It's so many different styles that you could do. So we're going to do watercolor just so you have a variety of different looks, a long dress, and then let's see what results we get from this, right? So we could go ahead and change it up and see what we get when it comes to watercolor. So we have different options, different looks. So that way you can actually see, okay, not too bad. So we don't like that. We might do a full body just to see if we could get a full body. Sometimes we don't get the full body right, but it might give us a little bit more. So I like this one here. I like this one. But as you can see the difference between the watercolor and the actual digital illustration. So let me know which one y'all like best. Do y'all like the digital side of it, or do y'all like the watercolor? And then we could also do like a cartoon one. So y'all can just know like the different style. And then we could do an airbrush. So we're going to do all of these just so you can see the different styles. So I'm just going to copy and paste because that's basically just the easiest way to do it, while it's loading up. But here's like a cartoon look. As you can see, her fingers are not, kind of all the way there. So we can obviously regenerate. But let me slow down a little because y'all know they love to cap you out. So we're going to do a digital airbrush illustration, right? And we're gonna see how this one comes out. And we could have her like holding something, all of the above. So look at this digital airbrush, right? So I love the airbrush. We could go ahead and regenerate again. To regenerate, you're just going to click that regenerate button. See, like I told you. So we're going to have to wait 5 minutes. So we're going to pick something. This is the regenerate button. So keep in mind that you do have to slow down a little bit when you're on ChatGPT and you're generating so fast. So let's just see if it downloaded. Okay, that's the one. We'll download this one. And there's just a couple of them, right? So we'll download a couple of them. So only one downloaded in progress. So I'm going to download just a couple of these just so y'all can see. Sometimes you have to click on it too for it to like download all the way. We'll go ahead and upload the one that actually downloaded and it'll save to your files. So now we're going to head over here. And again, we're going to go to upload files, right? And then once we upload the file, we're going to upload the image and I'm going to show you how to actually design inside of your actual Canva file. Because we're going to take these images and we're going to design it. And now you could put text or you could just keep it simple. You can, right? It could be a plain white. You can make it, with a nice gray color, whatever really goes with the orange that you like. You can actually do that, right? So you can certainly do that. As you can see in the beginning of the video, I did orange, which is fine too. Those work. So we're going to go ahead. As you can see, it uploaded multiple times. So we'll just go ahead and take these and we're going to upload these. So I really like this one here. And the first thing you're going to do, you're going to bring it in and you're going to drag it. But I'm going to go ahead and click this BG remover. Now, if you have the older Canva version, some people do, some people don't, you'll go ahead and just your toolbar will be here at the top. If not, you'll see it. It'll be a toolbar at the top and you'll go ahead and click on edit and you'll be able to remove your background. So again, I always like to have this here because this just shows you, staying in the margins, which is crucial to the design. Now you can move it down if you want to. The background is removed and you can do whatever you want. So at this point, you could leave it like this. You could change the actual middle part and I'm going to show you how to do that. So if you want the spine to be a different color, you could go ahead and add this square in here. So I'm going to show you, right? And what I like to do is I just like to make it as close to this as possible. And you could add this in here. So if you wanted a different color spine, you could, or we could just make it the same color, the burnt orange, right? If we wanted to. And we can make this design whatever color we want it to be, right? Or we could keep it with the white background. We could add some text and we can call it a day like that. So I'm going to duplicate this because I'm going to, do 2 different designs, but we could go ahead and create our own quotes, right? I love to create our own quotes, but you could go here to elements and you could search for some quotes and you could say, black girl quotes, right? Something like that. Whatever you want to go with it. And you could go ahead and search it, right? So you see the different quotes. We could find something that either goes across the top of the hardcover journal, or we could find something that will, drop a little down. So let's see what we choose here. Hold on. Let's go back to elements. Here we go. So this one say, do what you love. Okay. Sassy since birth. Okay. This one might be good, but you can't change. Well, you can change the image if you hit edit, but you could change the color, I should say, right? Because this color is pink. So we could change it. We have girl boss. We have a bunch of different quotes inside of here that we can do. So we could definitely change it. If we go down to dual tone, right? It allows you to change it. So, which I love, right? You could change the shadows. You could change all of the above, which is awesome. So you can make it a gray color, whatever color you want it to be, right? You can make it a black. If we go over here, which is why I love the dual tone, because you can certainly make it the color. So we'll make it a black color, right? So we'll do that, sassy since birth. And now for this purposes, we could just keep it like this and we could just make it all white. So what you'll do is I always like to duplicate it just to keep the original design. And you could just delete this, right? You could delete it and you could keep the orange spine, or you could delete it out and it'll just be all white. So we'll go ahead and keep this design here. And now we'll go ahead and make this one. Let's just say we want it to be over here. And then we just want this first part to be like just a white background. We could certainly do that, right? If you want it to be like 2-tone, it's a lot of different things you could do, play around with it, right? You could certainly play around with it. Again, we would just delete this out, right? And now it'll just be this color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you both. So I'm going to save page 2 and I'm also going to save page 3. So you're going to click on the share button with the up arrow. You're going to go to download and you're going to hit the drop down. And you could just do both pages 2 and 3, but just for here, so it downloads one by one, I'm just going to do download page 2, and then I'm going to download page 3 separate, since it's just 2 that we have to do. So it makes it a lot easier. And you definitely want to make sure you upscale the images. And I have plenty of videos showing you how to actually upscale it. You can use jpimg.com. I believe that's what it is. It should be in my links below, but you could use that to upscale your AI images as well. You can use that before you upload it inside of here, but it looks pretty good. So we're just going to keep it as is. Now in here, what you want to do is you're going to click upload. Once you're inside the actual print space, you're going to click upload and you're going to go to my device and you're going to see that your designs are there. So now it's going to upload your file. And sometimes you have to make some adjustment, right? Sometimes the template is, like I said, it's not all the way perfect, but it's close enough as you can see. If you see here, you see the border of the actual line. It's a little off, so you might have to go back and just move it over just a tad bit. And what you could do is you could snippet this and go back and then move it again, right? So you would go to the snipping tool, you would crop this out, bring it back in, and then you would move this spine over to where it actually fits inside of the dots, right? So it's certainly okay because it's still going to show up, as the border, which I like. Now, if you want to move this over some, you can, closer to the spine. Again, it's a case wrap, so it's wrapped all the way around. So like I said, you can keep it as plain as you want, just with the orange spine. As you can see here, it'll show like the orange spine. And again, you might want to move it over so it could fit all the way through. So it's just a little bit of adjustment, a little bit of tweaks you have to do. But overall, this looks pretty good. So if you wanted to keep it that, or you could just delete the orange line, right? And it's kind of like a burnt orange look. You can. So now we're going to go, if you want to go back and edit. So now we're going to delete this design out and we're going to upload the second one. So now we're going to go ahead and upload the second design, which is the two-tone. And then you can also make it all one color if you wanted to as well. Obviously, you won't do orange on orange, but you can make it maybe a slighter orange color or maybe like a slate gray, right? And call it a day. Just keep in mind that this is the area inside of the print that's going to print out when you actually print it at Printify. So that's why you want to keep your design inside of this rectangular box, because outside of it is the case wrap. So if you know anything about case wrap, it's just you're taking an entire, let's think about it as a sheet of paper and you're just wrapping it around almost like a book cover. Like when you would create those book covers, anybody used to create book covers with those paper bags back in the day? Let me know. It's very similar to that. So now we'll go ahead and hit preview and you'll see like the front side is going to be white and the back side is going to be orange, right? So you could do a two-tone. You could keep it simple. You could do it all white. You can make it whatever color you want, but this is simply how you actually do it. And you can move this over if you want to. Like I said, you can make adjustments. All you have to do is go back in and you can actually crop this out and you can edit it and you can move it over a tad bit. I like to keep it, a little censored, but not too close to the spine. So this would be good for me. I might move it over a tad bit, but as you can see, this orange part is right on the spine, which I wanted it to be, and the front part is actually white. And a good thing about it is that you can actually upload these, hit the download. It'll download mockups for you that you can actually use, which is perfect. And you'll be good to go. So that's simply how you actually create the actual mockups. Well, that's how you save the actual mockups, but this is how you actually create a journal, a hardcover journal specifically on Printify. Now, again, like I said, you can go ahead and save this design. And if you want to sell these designs, you certainly can, right? You can save it. What you'll do is you'll go to share, you'll click download. Well, let's do the template link. So, because when you share a design, you want to share the template link. You'll click the template link so people can edit it. They could do whatever they please. And you can go ahead and create a template link. You can even, use a video to go with it. Obviously, you can make some adjustments so it could be perfect when the person uploads it. Again, like I said, you can go back and just snippet this, bring it back into your folder like we did before on uploads, and you'll be good to go. And you can make so many different designs. Like if we wanted to go in and we just wanted to drag this all the way over, we could position this to the back, right? And it would be all orange. And we could go ahead and download this. And we could save this as well, right? So obviously this is orange on orange. And matter of fact, we could just move it over just a tad bit so you can see how it looks with it moved over a little bit. So let me download that again. So we're going to download page 4 again. And we're going to go ahead and upload it just so you can see what it looks like full color, right? Full color bleed. I've ordered so many of these. Well, not a whole lot, but enough, right? Because I'm mostly doing the digital side of it. So where I know how they look, I know how they feel. They look good. The color is nice. The color is vibrant. So I like it. And as you can see, it shows you the background color is white. They do have different options that you can choose for the background color. And then they also have different variant sizes, right? Which is one here whenever you see the variant. So they have only one size in there. And again, we're going to go to preview and now we're going to look at it. And as you can see, just those simple adjustments, moving it over, right? Just moved it over just a tad bit. It has like a little shadow or a border, which is good. It gives it a little pop. And again, you could download this, but now you have a full cover, full bleed, hardcover case wrap journal that you can actually go ahead and sell, which looks really, really good, right? And then you could just download all the mock-ups if you want to, and then you would share it with people in your community and you'll be good to go. And you can sell this just like this, or you can sell it the file, right? If you want to order it, you can also order samples, which is great. That's good. So let me know what you think about this and what other colors or what other designs that you want to see. on the front cover of these hardcover journals, right? And don't forget to, if you want to learn more, sign up for our free master classes that we have where we teach you how to do all of this in full step by step. Shout out to everybody that's watching. Definitely want to tap in with us. And don't forget to comment, share, subscribe, and like, and share it to as many people as you can. Send it to hundreds, thousands of people, and let them know what you learned today. AI, Canva, and Printify. Don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe.